Oh my god, breaking news, as everybody keeps saying all over Twitter today, is that James Gunn's DCU Batman has finally made his first appearance in the incredible show Creature Commandos. And with this massive reveal of the Batman in Creature Commandos, we can finally tell that the DCU Batman will be none other than, we have no fucking idea. In the latest episode of the DCU's James Gunn's Creature Commandos, which is like an animated, it's gorier, it's more disgusting, you get to see a lot of the misfits of the DCU Universe. It's one of the first DCU projects that has come out in this universe. It's pretty good, actually, if you have any time to check it out. I haven't really talked much about it on this show because I wanted to finish the actual show before I came on here and talked about it. However, Creature Commandos has been put in the public light more so than it has ever before, and that's because Batman finally has showed up in the series, even though technically he showed up before in a dream sequence, I think, but people are talking about it more now because he's alive and present, and this is actually him, and I guess it's pretty cool to see. But in the more recent episode of Creature Commandos, when Dr. Phosphorus, it's a dark episode. James Gunn is attacking more dark tones that make you feel uncomfortable as of late. Like the Guardians 3 movie certainly was a stomach churner, and this is no different. This one is about Dr. Phosphorus and his backstory, at least some elements of this episode is, and how he came to lose his fucking marbles with the murder of his family. And then they showed him being framed for his family, being pushed into his dead child and wife's bodies, putting his hands on their blood and touching that and being forced to put his fingerprints on them and the knife. And it's a really hard thing to watch, but whenever you see that, you start to feel like you can understand how this guy lost his fucking marbles. And you get to see him go and kill everybody who killed him, or killed his family, which is, I guess, you're not supposed to feel great about that, but you can't help but look at it and be like, but you can get what you deserve, just throwing that out there. But then Dr. Phosphorus killing the kingpin that killed his family takes over the drug empire, and taking over that entire drug empire and killing a whole bunch of people obviously doesn't make the Batman all that happy. I'm sorry if you can hear that squealing noise above me. So anyway, Dr. Phosphorus kills the kingpin, gets the drug empire, gets all the guys, gets all the money, gets all the bitches, and goes to a nightclub where our guy shows up. Turns off the lights, everybody freaks out, and he pans up, and it's the Batman standing in rain and flashing lights, and it's just a silhouette. You don't get to see a lot, but apparently it garnered enough attention where James Gunn himself had to come out and talk about it, how this is the DCU Batman. Who knows who Batman is or what it could be, and we haven't committed to anything. It's just a silhouette, so we don't know what he looks like. So really, does this silhouette of the Batman showcase anything? No. It shows that the Batman's bigger and brawning, and you can see hints of blue, which I think James Gunn's Batman is going to have the blue on him. It maybe shows the trunks, the wide eyes a little bit, but again, we have no fucking idea. He's big as fuck. A lot of people are saying, this Batman's fucking huge. He's got a long cape. That doesn't mean Robert Pattinson's going to be the Batman. Well, really, we don't know, do we? It's a fucking animation. They were clearly just animating this guy to look like the Batman, and James Gunn himself said that this is just a fucking silhouette because we haven't committed to a costume or anything that has to do with the Batman. But, hey, you want to see the Batman? Here you go. It's just a cameo. It's nothing big that everybody should be freaking out about or analyzing or breaking down to try and discover if this is Pattinson or not. Now, I understand why everybody's doing that with Pattinson because the Batman 2 just got delayed again for some reason that I can't seem to figure out why we keep delaying this movie. I understand there's a couple different concepts. One, you can look at it as, okay, let Matt Reeves cook. He needs as much time as he can to finish the script. Maybe they're two aspects, not really. Maybe they're filming the second and third one back to back. Maybe that's why it's taking so long. Or maybe James Gunn is slowly like, hey Matt, what if Pattinson became the DCU Batman? James, I don't really want to. I kind of want my Batman to be more grounded. I don't really want him to. What if we just, brought him over here James, you know, I don't know, Matt. I'm saying he could be grounded over here, and then he's fighting Darkseid over here. You know, we could do world's finest, Matt. Now, the only way I can see Matt Reeves doing that is if he gets full control of the Batman, and with the announce of the Clayface movie being produced by Matt Reeves, it would not surprise me if there's negotiations going on to have Pattinson come into the DCU, but Matt Reeves getting the creative control of all things Batman. And if that's the case, I'm cool with it. I actually really like that idea. I'm also okay with the idea of keeping them separate and having the Elseworld stuff. But if Matt Reeves has control, and you already have Pattinson, who seems like he wants to be with David Cornsweet's Superman, and the ages line up, well, not really, Damian, but you could find a way. You could fucking find a way if you really wanted to, or you could just change the script around a little bit, or whatever you need to do. But I think that would be cool. Yeah, I think there's a way you could pull it off. I'm cool with either one. James Gunn has already said that he wants to keep the Batman in his own little area, and then Matt Reeves says that I want to be in my own little area too, but then there's more reports coming out that they're trying to make it work and combine the two. I don't know. I really don't know what to believe. But does Creature Commandos give us an answer to one way or the other? No, it really doesn't. Does it really give us a hint of what Batman will look like? I guess they can model the DCU Batman after the Creature Commandos. They can make him bigger and brooding, and I would love the white eyes and the blue and the trunks, just because it's different. We haven't seen it. Obviously, Pattinson doesn't have any of those things, but that doesn't mean that in the next movie he can't have those things. It also doesn't mean that the Pattinson movies could be directed by Matt Reeves and can still be grounded in the world of Gotham, but still have that fantastical element. You could still have the freeze, but with Mr. Freeze, his freeze ray fucking turns people into frozen ice bloody shards and tears people's skin off their fucking bones. And then Clayface could be, he's a fucking big old ball of clay monster, but will eat your head. It's realistic and grounded if those things and elements were in the real world. I think that's a good route to go about it, because I don't want to see a Clayface that isn't a giant clay monster. That's stupid. That's really dumb. We've had Clayface show up in Creature Commandos, and that's Clayface. So you can do it. You could 100% do it if you wanted to, but you just have to figure out, can we make it work? Which you can. You just, like, there's a way to do the Batman movies and make it realistic and grounded, and also, whenever he's with the Justice League, he's fighting an alien, dude. Gets cool. You can have it be the Batman is, in the original movie, he's just kicking off. Superman hasn't popped off yet. And then in the second movie, we fast forwarded a little bit, and now he's a little older, and he's got more shit, but he's still grounded because he's just a dude. And what I'm saying is, you could make it work if you want to. What do you think about the Batman's reveal in the new Creature Commandos show? I think you should watch the Creature Commandos show if you are inclined to. It's pretty decent. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, adios, and bye-bye.